For the past 8 years, Escape from Tarkov used to hold the title for the game with the most in-depth, advanced weapon customizing in the gaming history, and somebody managed to one-up them. Maybe even two-up them. The name of the game is Project Lit. Currently, it is in its pre-alpha stage, so without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. On top right, you have like cinematic camera on and off. This is like the default standard version, and if you click cinematic camera, every single weapon modification that you click, the camera is gonna be automatically moved over there. So let's just start from the beginning. The interface of this is so easy to read. Literally everything is in one place. When you're hovering over certain things, you're gonna have the description. You're gonna see the stats increase and decrease. Is it better? Is it worse? Everything is so quick. You know, there is no loading, there is nothing. You click and it just works. Firstly, let's select the Handguard. And now you can see on the bottom all of the available weapon modifications that you have and all of the unavailable weapon modifications that you do not have. It is great because you can see how many weapon modifications are in the game in general. And of course you can also check the stat increase and decrease on all of them. All of the weapon modifications that you see here that are available to me are weapon modifications in my global inventory, right? Some of them are red because the barrel needs to be longer. You click on the barrel, look at the amount of the barrels that this game has, at least on this gun. And every single barrel has its own like unique stat increase and decrease. Luckily, I found 20-inch barrel that is pretty long, and now I can equip the rest of the handguards. I would dare to say that this one is the best one. So let's put the rail on top. This rail has the best stats, and also you can change the distance where they want to put the foregrip. Now this foregrip does not have a really cool nifty feature that the rest of the forward grips have. For example, this one. You can tilt them on the side. Imagine being a Chad every single raid. Pretty cool. On the rails, classic, there are laser sights and there are flashlights. I'm gonna put the laser sight, and of course, you can also move the laser sight further or closer to you. Those are our available muzzles that we have, and yes, there are suppressors in the game. Suppressors will have and reduced damage, and reduced recoil, and reduced handling. Although there will be silence, so, you know, there is a trade-off.
Eroktic! Hey, actually this is not realistic. The suppressors should increase the damage. Because of the muzzle velocity of the bullet, it should be OP, okay?
I do not know, last time when I checked, I was playing video games and I would like to have a balanced video game as much as possible, but anyways. There is another nerf that I just wanna briefly mention. Out of all of the modifications, Suppressor is the only weapon mod that has durability. And guns have durability, and your rig has durability, and your plates have durability, and your helmet has durability, and your fucking backpack has durability, everything has durability, including the suppressors. Suppressors are really rare in this game. In my 25 hours of playing this game, I've found suppressor twice. And one more thing about the suppressors and certain weapon modifications. You can modify your weapon on fly inside of the raid, except some weapon parts. You cannot hot swap in between flash hider and suppressor how you want it in the middle of the raid. I mean, you can, but you're gonna need to have this right here. Universal wrench. With this wrench, this is a multi-tool. With this wrench, if you have it in your inventory or whatever, then you can swap in between suppressors and the other compensators, muzzle brakes, and etc. Also, there are workbenches in the game, in the raid, so if you stumble upon a workbench, you can also fully modify the gun over there. But anyways, let's continue with MK18 modifying. It seems like those two have exactly the same stats, so it kind of doesn't matter which one we use. Let's go with the optics now. There's a bunch of different options, and again you can hot swap them in the raid. So let's select XPS 3 dot. You can also change the distance on the rails, but I do not know if you noticed, XPS 3 has the additional slot. So when you click on the magnifier, the additional scope that is compatible with the XPS 3, which is great. In Tarkov, like what, that's like one scope, one sight. Pretty cool. It seems like the default stock is the best one from all of them, so we're gonna keep it. And I do not have any grips for this gun. Now, let's talk about the magazines and the ammo. In this game, magazines are just like the rest of the weapon modifications. When you select 60 round mag, you're gonna use 60 round mag every single time. One magazine until you die. One magazine until you remove it. But you do not have to worry about those tedious things that Tarkov has. And I love it. This is the way how you do it. And on top of that, once when you click on the ammunition, you can again see the available ammo and unavailable ammo. And picture this quality of life. This is the worst ammo, this is the best ammo. It's that simple. You do not need spreadsheets. You do not need to watch 20-minute long YouTube tutorials what is the ammo the best. You do not need to worry about if Nikita got drunk and stealth nerfed 7.6 to 39 PS like in the past. You open this and you see how much damage does it do. You see? It's that simple. On top of that, there are also weapon skins. This particular weapon right now does not have any skins. Actually, it has base skin. That is only for the sight. I did not even know that you can put the skin on the sights. Skins are not in this pre-alpha testing stage. So, yeah, but I guess they're gonna add them in the future. Let's just select some other gun, like M4 for example. Yeah, you see how many skins there is here? Like you can put the skin on your buttstock, on the base of the gun, on the foregrip, on the handguard. It's pretty cool. And skins actually look really nice, dude. It does not look like Fortnite, you know? It feels like the skin that you would see on the actual gun. It looks damaged, it looks worn, you know? So that's pretty cool. And by the way, since you're talking about the weapon modifications, you can put the flashlight that you're usually putting on the gun on your helmet. So the light emitting is gonna go from your head, not from your gun, which I find also really cool. But before we jump into the raid, let me just show you how quick it is to mod a gun. Seems like that's the best, huh? There you go. That's it. It's that simple. The gun is built, you know? No presets, nothing, dude. And everything is so quick. You click join the raid, you're just joining the raid. There is like 300 people that are playing this game, dude. You'll still find the queue. You're gonna still enter in the match. There is no Tetris simulation. There is nothing, dude. You just click. That's it. You're in the match, you know? Your inventory is full. Okay, let me just sell everything to the vendor, dude. Everything is automatically sorted out. Everything is categorized. Everything is so quick. You don't need to wait 0.3 seconds in between every single action in the game, you know? So when you click the button for the weapon mods, you're gonna see all of the available mods that you have in your inventory. Right now, I can swap in between Suppressor and Break. But if I do not have this, if I do not have the range, it is gonna be red and it is gonna say need multi-tool. The only things that you cannot swap here are buttstocks and grips, but for that you need to find the workbench. In the workbench, you can fully customize your gun. It is also really important to note that every single scope and sight, they have their own different brightness, they have their own different reticle color, and also reticle types. So you can customize the shit out of your scopes. Some of the scopes have more, some of them have less. This sight has the reticle color change and brightness increase and decrease. So even if you have like NVGs, and yes, there are NVGs in the game, right? You can just adapt the sight reticle based on your needs, which is really cool. And also about the ammunition, this one is always the worst, the left one is always the worst, right one is always the best, right? So when you're raiding and you're a new player, you will have no problems with figuring out which ammo is better, which not, right? So when you're killing AI, right, you just reload and you're killing the AIs with the bad ammo, with the crappy ammo, right? And then when you're going into PvP, you're equipping the good ammo. It's that simple. It's that good. I love it. Dude, I cannot even make a tutorial. No matter how this game turns out, a scam, although I doubt it, lack of development, cheaters, whatever it happens, just know that there is a game with a better weapon modification and weapon customization than Escape from Tarkov. It's Project Lit. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed in this one. I hope that you guys learned something new. And I actually hope that Nikita learns a couple of things from the Project Lit devs. I'm streaming on twitch.tv/Eroktic Project Lit probably right now, so tune in there. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Eroktic, out.